Welcome to the PC Report. I'm Mark Warren. Today's report is a special alert for all Florida pastors, churches, and religious organizations. Last summer's Supreme Court ruling on same-sex marriages has placed a target on you and your ministry. On today's PC Report, we want to inform you of some critically important state legislation that could safeguard you. Stay tuned, that's coming up on this edition of the PC Report. Welcome back. Courageous Florida legislatures have taken a bold step in providing legal protection for all Florida ministers, churches, and religious organizations. That legislation, both in the House and Senate, have commonly been called the Pastor Protection Bill. Officially, those bills are HB 43 in the House and SB 110 in the Senate. Here's what each of these bills establishes. Churches, religious organizations, employees of such organizations, and clergy or ministers may not be required to solemnize any marriage or provide services, accommodations, facilities, goods, or privileges of any marriage if such action would cause a violation of a sincerely held religious belief. It goes further to state that a refusal to solemnize such marriages may not serve as the basis for a civil or criminal cause of action by the state of Florida, nor can any part of the state government penalize or withhold benefits, including tax exemptions. For the exact wording on those two bills, you may go to impc.org, click on the resources page to find them in PDF form to read, print, or even save. Right now, both of these bills are still in the subcommittee process. While each of them have gone through an initial vote successfully, there is unified opposition to both of these measures for both you and your ministry. In the House, this bill is in the Judiciary Committee and should be voted on within the week. The representatives on that committee will be listed in the comments section below, should you wish to contact them to express your thoughts on this legislation. In the Senate, their bill is in the Committee for Community Affairs. The senators on that committee will be also listed in the comments section below. As of now, this bill is not on their agenda to be heard or voted on. If you wish this legislation to be advanced, you may wish to contact those on this committee right away. On a different subject, there are 3 different bills that have been introduced regarding abortions within the state of Florida. 2 of them are in the House and 1 in the Senate. House Bill 865, the Florida for Life Act, prohibits induced abortions, prohibits operation of a facility for the purpose of providing abortion services, requires informed consent, and restricts the use of state and federal funds for state exchanges that provide coverage for induced abortions and termination of pregnancies under certain conditions. This bill is now in the Justice Appropriations Subcommittee. Members of that committee will be listed below. House Bill 1411, relating to termination of pregnancies, revises requirements and criminal punishment for proper disposal of fetal remains, prohibits state agencies, local governmental agencies, and Medicaid managed care plans from expending or paying funds for certain organizations that perform abortions. This bill is now in the Healthcare Appropriations Subcommittee, and its members will be listed below to assist you if you care to express your wishes concerning this legislation. The Senate Bill, number 1722, relating to termination of pregnancies, defines gestation and revises the term third trimester. It also revises requirements for the disposal of fetal remains and prohibits state agencies, local governmental entities, and Medicaid-managed health plans from expending or paying funds for certain organizations that perform abortions within the state. This bill is now in the Appropriations Subcommittee on Health and Human Services. The members of this subcommittee will also be listed below if you wish to make your thoughts known about that legislation. All three of these abortion restricting bills have been added to the resource page on impc.org. This concludes our special PC report. For notifications on future reports and in-depth interviews from Positively Christian, why not click on the big red subscribe button on the screen? Also, you can find information about other issues about faith, religious liberty, and making a difference within your own community at impc.org. We are dedicated to educating and empowering the Christian community to live out their faith in the public square. Thanks for watching and have a blessed day.